Hey, what's going on, everybody? Blazer here, coming at you with another Naruto Shinobi collection video. Alright, my bad on the audio about my previous video, not the one before this one, but the one before that one. The audio was a little in and out on that one, but I just said fuck it, whatever, because the next one was better anyway. Don't know why it did that, but oh well. Let's get into it. Can't really go back on it? Nah. Let's start off with this. I wanted to do a top 5 Kakashis in the game. I would have did a top 10, but scrolling down, looking at them, I just kind of was like, I'm good. I'm good on Kakashi, man. I'm trying to do a top 10 with Kakashi would have been annoying because you got like Anbu Kakashi, this Kakashi, all the other Kakashis aren't even worthy of mention. They either need a 7-star or the 7-star just isn't up to what I need it to be nowadays. It's just a lot of factors that played into why I didn't want to put any other Kakashis on there. Sucks for this Kakashi. I summoned for him and he didn't even make the top 10, the top 5 list, excuse me. Sucks for that guy. I'll do Sakura next. Maybe I don't know. Sakura, whenever I put Sakura's name in the title of a video, it seems to not do that well. We don't have to worry. We'll think about Sakura later. I might do Madara after. You know what I should do? No, I'm gonna wait till Madara's birthday to do a Madara video. I don't know who I'll do next. Maybe Hashirama because his birthday just passed. But let's get into it now. This Kakashi right here, I don't got a translations, but he is kind of like a Christmas Hanabi mix of this, between Christmas Hanabi and this Kakashi right here. But that's about it, and he's free to play, so that's actually cool. But this Kakashi I still think is a little bit better. But if somebody disagrees with me, I will be like, it will be interesting to see like who will win between these two, because they're so close. But I do want to give it to this Kakashi, especially because he's been out longer, and most people probably have him maxed anyway. And let me go to him right here. Yeah, here he is. Deals 3% plus 500,000 to all enemies. So a chance to paralyze. I really like that because that paralyze actually, like, it seems to proc a lot, even though it just says chance. Speed plus 200% for one turn if there's an enemy none, which you'll be running into a lot. All allies skill damage plus 150%. And grant the instant guidance state to self. Grant the rally state to 5 village allies. Instant guidance. Chakra cost is set to 0. All allies are immune to AoE attacks. I like that. Now, the immunity to AoE attacks does not protect you against, I think, fixed damage and type advantage. So you will probably get clapped if you try to get attacked with those. After a turn, place ally Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno into the action bar. In the rally state, attack, defense, and speed plus 80%, HP and chakra credit plus 10%. So that's actually really cool right there. That's part of the reason I like him so much, because he can set the chakra cost to 0, make allies immune to AoE attacks, and place the his Team 7 allies into the action bar. So that's actually really good, because getting up into the action bar means they're going to start clapping cheeks a lot sooner. Let's move back on to the next Kakashi, which is this Kakashi right here. The Jonin one, right? Because like you see, I got him right. Kage, Anbu, Jonin, Chunin. Like I said, somebody want to convince me to move these two around, I would be interested into it right here. I don't have his translations, and I didn't feel like digging around for him, but I did come and get his. Because they were here. I would translate his abilities, but they're in Japanese. But then I got to open up another tab for Google Translate and all this other stuff right there. I'm one of those dudes who got a bunch of tabs on his computer. I ain't going to lie to you, boy. I ain't going to lie to you. But let's hop over to this Champions Kakashi, PvP Kakashi. I had to scroll far back for this one, boy. If you're watching this video, remember you started using this format? That was crazy. This Champions War Kakashi. This dude, if you get him built up nice and beefy, which the only people who have this Kakashi built up beefy are whales, because they get top like 300 in PvP when he first came out, like every time. So they the ones who probably got him max skill level, max Nindo, max everything. So yeah, he has a high barrier to entry to being maxed. Oh, and he also isn't even still in the shop yet. You gotta like win a guard from top 300, then trade for him. Some stupid like that. But I think the guard's a little bit better. So it would be stupid to trade a better unit for another unit that I guess would have more utility on a team, because you can make more Team 7 and like Leaf Village units than you can like Sand. But it's weird. But let me get into it. Kakashi, deal 3% plus 700,000 to all enemies if there's a God Destroyer enemy, which there is, because there's a lot of them now. I mean, hell, you could look at this bottom of this list right now. Let's start right here. We got Obito, Shisui. Is Shisui on this list? Might have not got added yet. But Obito, Shisui, Kaguya, Obito, Sasuke, Itachi, Naruto, Let's see right there. Some more. No, Jiraiya, not Jiraiya, but Orochimaru's a god lead. Izuna. Who else is gonna be on this bad boy? Madara. That Madara is still pretty useful. It's actually a lot of them. This Madara just got a 7-star, so I've started seeing him a little bit more recently because he got a 7-star. Obito right here. So it's actually a surprising amount. Sasuke. So you're gonna run into God Slayers a lot, and I feel like I'm missing a lot of them right now, and I don't know why. It's bothering. Pain. Did I say Pain? I bet I missed Pain. Did I say Pain? If I didn't say Pain, I mean Pain now. Let's go back over to him now. So you're gonna be getting this probably a lot in PvP, okay? Because there's a lot of them. Remove positive special states and deal 3%, 3 additional attacks, dealing 550,000 fixed damage. Removing positive special states when he first, around the time he first came out, was revolutionary. It felt like if you were removing positive special states, you were on top of the world. Especially during that time, because Christmas Hanabi was still running around, and she has a positive special state, and it was not a lot of units that could remove a positive special state. A lot of people who are veteran players probably remember the Hanabi's positive special state. Once you had Christmas Hanabi and you got off her max 3 stacks, you couldn't beat her, because we didn't have type advantage yet. And I think it made her immune of fixed damage too, if I remember correctly. I think the only thing that snuck past it was probably basic attacks, but we didn't have a lot of basic attacking units either. So like a lot of people remember, like if you got Hanabi's max 3 stacks off, you had to use like Birthday Naruto, and he has a chance to remove positive special states at that time because 7 stars weren't a thing yet. So being able to remove positive special states was, even now, is still a really good thing. We have God states now. More God states, but being able to remove positive special states is still revolutionary. And during the time it first came out, that was God tier right there. That could save you a lot of trouble. Like I said, man, people who remember Christmas Hanabi and PvP, oh, nightmares. The second stat right here, communicated strategy is fastest, chalk costs 100. What it does is deal 770,000 fixed damage to one enemy. If the enemy is a god destroyer, guaranteed skip. So that's really good right there. Speed plus 700% for one turn, and deal 7 additional attacks, dealing 7% plus 300,000, always hit. So that's actually good right there. He has type advantage. He's immune to terrain effects. If there's a god destroyer enemy, speed plus 500% and guaranteed extra turn. So he pretty much was a god slayer, cheek clapper? Yeah, cheek clapper. Let's say cheek clapper. He was pretty much a god slayer, just cheek clapper. And that's pretty much all he's built for, actually. And I feel like he's one of those units that like are kind of like the insta-kill Obito, even though he's kind of falling out of usability because we're getting more and more insta-kill immunity units. But he still is one of those units that I don't think will fall out of usefulness a little bit, because he is built to destroy this type of unit that they keep constantly making. They keep constantly making God Slayers. So it's kind of like you're not going to really do anything to really stop him. That's why I've ran into him a couple of times. And what did I run into him in? I think it was either 3v3 or PvP. And I think it was 3v3. 3v3, he absolutely destroyed me. I did not think he was that good. I don't even think I had that many God Slayers. Did I have a God Slayer on the team? I don't even remember. I don't think I did. And he absolutely destroyed me. The immune to terrain effects is what I like about it so much too. So I still kind of want this Kakashi, but I've only got to top 300 in PvP a couple of times. That is such a grind, because you have to buy PvP point boosters to even try to maintain that high rank, because you want to try to get like top 5 million, something crazy. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head, but something crazy just to even stay in the top 300 rank in PvP. So let's go over to the next unit. This Kakashi right here. Boy, I love this man. Was it this one right here? Yes, it is. His leader skill is Konan cast speed plus 1 for one turn. Chalk cost is set to 0. Skill 1 deals 7% plus 1.4 million to one enemy. An additional attack dealing 990. I cannot read today. What is wrong with me? Fixed damage. Grant a hope God state to 5 village allies. Remove positive special states of non-enemies. See, that's part of the reason I got. That's one knock against him. Now that I actually look at that. You ever go back and read a character's translation and you notice stuff that you didn't notice before when you first read the translation, and you're kind of like, okay, this is kind of a knock to him, because now it says remove powder states of non-enemies, as opposed to this PvP Kakashi that removed the God Destroyer enemies. It's kind of like the God Destroyer enemies are more varied because we got like Naruto in there. Now we just got a Shisui in there, so it's more varied. It's more variety in I'm just saying a simple God Slayer as opposed to none enemies. It's specifically none enemies, so it's just it's irritating in that. And you get what I'm trying to say? So I kind of think that's a small knock to him, not a big one. It's not a big one, but it is, I think, a knock to him because I think you'll run into more just God Slayers, period, than you will just Nun types. Because I think more Leaf Village units are going to still be running around. And Leaf Village is still like king, especially because you just added Shisui to the list. And I almost said what I was about to say. Never mind. Tell him see the first stack right here. Attack, defense, and speed plus 200%. Removing immunity debuffs and status effects. HP and chakra regen plus 20%. Skill 2, party speed plus 300% for 1 turn. Remove disable positive special state and positive god state effect to Konoha allies. Yes, yes. Grant instant guidance state to self. This is the part of the reason he's so good. Pretty much took was Kakashi, was it right here? It took this Kakashi and it feels like they essentially made him the made a godly version of him, and this is what this Kakashi is right here. Instant guidance, chop cost set to 0. Parties immune to AoE attacks. After taking action, grant ally Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno instant action. That's the exact same thing he does with his skill 2. That's the exact same instant guidance state. Instant guidance, chop cost set to 0. All allies immune to AoE attacks. After a turn, place ally Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke, Sakura in the action bar. The exact same thing. And then ability 1, chance for first strike if there's a Nun or Uchiha clan enemy. Increased chance if both exist, which you should be running into a lot. Granted extra turn when HP is above 90%. Ability 2, ignore resistance, inflict paralysis for 1 turn to Nun enemies at the start of battle. Withstand plus 1, damage cut plus 50 against EX destroyers and origins. And he has black type specialization. This is a gear that came out with them during the time. And then this is the potential system build he has right here. So it's another reason I kind of wanted to give him the edge over this PvP Kakashi right here, because he has a potential system. So that gives him a whole new level of power. And I think, if I remember correctly, didn't I gold frame this Kakashi? I think I did. He's actually worthy. He is really, really, really good. He's still a very good Kakashi. I haven't used him in a while because I've been mixing and matching a little bit, but I'm probably going to start falling back into using him more, especially when I get my Kizuna units, whenever that does happen, to 0 cost, because then I can just put them on a team with this God Kakashi, because then at that point I could run like God Slayer Naruto if I wanted to, or God Slayer Sasuke, the Naruto, the Kizuna units, and then like Kakashi. That will be a disgusting team right there, boy. That will be a disgusting team. I just need to get those Kizuna units to 0. I didn't have the money to do it when a banner was around on the Naruto banner. I wish I did, though. God, I wish I did. Because I was planning on buying the pack with the stone I needed to open up that last path and get their chakra cost. Not their chakra cost, but their unit cost to 0. So, God, that was irritating that I couldn't do that. Because I would have been able to run some disgusting teams with that. Let me come over to the number 1 spot. Which one was that? Right here, the tier list maker. Kage level unit right here, boy. Should I make another list and just put like Chunin down and just put like 6 paths? Because that's what this Kakashi is. He uses 6 paths power anyway. Which tab is it? Is this one? Yes, it is. This Kakashi right here, boy. The Kakashi that even Cool Chris had to come in with me on helping on. What did I even pull off that, I don't even remember what I pulled off that banner, because it wasn't what I wanted, so I don't even remember. But this Kakashi right here, boy, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. His first skills deal 3% plus 1 million to all enemies, deals 7 additional attacks, doing 3% plus 100,000 to non enemies. Remove debuffs, Genjutsu's negative special states to party. His unique, this time fastest, chalk plus 100. What it does is party speed plus 150%. Yes. Skill dice plus 100%. Yes. Remove disable positive. I can't talk. Remove disable positive special state and God state effect to Konoha party. Yes, because that's pretty much where you're gonna run a majority of anyway. Because like the best team in the game, Konoha. Grant God's attack, God state to self. God's attack. Gain infinite turn. High chance to cancel and destroy enemies' terrain. Skill always hit. Yes. Only thing that would have made this first skill even more broken as it was always hit. Let's see. His leader skill is Konoha speed plus 1, 2 turns, instant kill immunity. Like I said, instant kill immunity is the way now. Revive plus 3, 3 turns, skill immunity, instant kill immunity, enemy terrain immunity, fixed damage deals 0 damage. Man, you get a protection state off with this dude, you ain't doing shit. Remove an immune to negative special state and God state to party at the start of battle. Damage cut plus 50% against EX origins. And I think it's destroyers. Ability 3, type advantage, of course. And when you come over here, he has very powerful gear. 3 turns, char cost set to 0, speed plus 120%, and skill damage plus 120%. Wheel to protect companions. Chakra recovery plus 50%. Cast speed plus 1. Speed plus 120 if there's a god killer enemy, which you'll run into. The recommended one is skip immunity and speed plus 100% if there's a non-enemy. Because when you come back over here with your motherfucking ass, you see right here, deal 7 additional attacks, doing 3% plus 100,000 to non-enemies. So you kind of want to do that. This dude is absolutely busted. Maybe that's what I should have put, God tier. Can I do? I should do that right there. Let's just change this. Let's change this. Put fuck Kage. We know the Kage. I didn't mean to do that. It says Kia. Oh my god, that's horrible. This tier list sucks. Rate this tier list 5 stars. God, yes, God. No. No, we gotta come 6 paths. God. Let me see something. He will fuck yo bitch. That's how we're described as Kakashi. 6 paths God, he will fuck your bitch. That's how good he is. That's how good he is. Y'all see that right there? You see that? You see that right there? See that? He will fuck your bitch. That's how good this Kakashi is. This Kakashi right here. Amazing unit. Amazing unit. But that's going to be it for this video right here, guys. This Kakashi claps this whole list. I'm just kidding. He doesn't clap this whole list. There's a lot of units right here he would struggle against. But yeah, if you guys got a got a comment or something. You guys got a comment. You know what is my outro? I forgot my own goddamn outro. I say it at the end of every video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. There it is. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. All that bullshit. This be your boy Blaze Hood. Peace out.